Hello, my mold and fungi. Today I'm going to be doing a 101 video. So, Achra for Dummies. Achra for Dummies. Um, this one has just came up to me because of me watching my brother play. And so, Achra for Dummies. The video. So, first things first, some UI elements you would want to enable. Show unit speed bars so you know when a unit is going to perform an action. Show attack range on mouse hover so you know the range of an enemy when you hover your mouse over it. Or your own attack range or your ally's attack range. Fast mode if you want things to go faster. Turn off VSync, well, false for super speed. Oh, hi, kitty. Alright, so we're going to... Also, one thing, this is optional. So, save winners only in Makbar, so, like, you know, your Makbara doesn't get filled up. Oh, your Makbara doesn't get filled up with losing runs. So let's start off with a very simple build. A very simple, so I'm assuming you're going to be on the first cycle. What, kitty? Hi. So I'm going to be assuming you're going to be on the first cycle. My cat really likes to be in my videos for some reason. I gotta give her daily amount of attention. She gets very sad when I talk into nothingness. Yes, you're a good kitty. You're a good kitty. Yes. Yes. It's a good kitty. Yes. He's a good kitty. Alright, kitty. Kitty's getting restless. So anyways, going to be showing you a very simple build involving Volkite, Volkite, Warrior, and Marduk. And so the prestige class we're going to be going for is Gallus. Requires 20 points in heavyweight, or chest armor with at least 120 base armor, plus 50 encumbrance. Per point of strength, 10% encumbrance from items. On shrug off / game turn if enemies live, deal blunt damage to all units in a 4-tile range equal to your encumbrance. And the reason it's going to be good with Volkite is because per point of encumbrance plus 5 armor, basically, yeah. It's gonna be good. And then Warrior, you know, you're gonna be started off like pretty encumbered at the start because of the armor. And Marduk, upon picking up a headpiece, transform it into Helm of Marduk. It gains encumbrance equal to your strength. So it's a very good synergy. Marduk, hear me. Your servant remains unbroken. No wretched division. Every moment a clear step on the shining path. against a violent night glow swirling monstrosity. Glory to Marduk and to all who walk the path, the glimmering night. So first things first, just strength. Just go on strength. Put them points into heavyweight. It's going to be insane. As you can see, they don't stand a chance against you at the start either. But once you get the, oh yeah, I should probably explain everything else. These are your prayers at the very top. Remember to read very, very closely and in detail on what they do. Here, if you click this thing at the top, this shows your stat sheet and your weapon and armor equip slots. Now, I'm going to hover over everything here. So strength per point, 25 plus 25 life plus 15 armor plus 1% poison / death / blood resistance. Scales off equipped armor / weapons plus 10% block plus 10% armor plus 10% hit, 20% if two-handing. Negates encumbrance. Raises minimum speed up to dex plus starting. Dexterity per point plus 20 dodge plus 20 block plus 1% chance to blocks, 90% maximum. Scales off equipped weapons plus 5% accuracy plus 10% if two-handing, plus 2 speed. Willpower per point, 10% damage dealt divided by inflexibility plus 10% healing plus 1% chance to recover from each harmful effect on game turn. Determines your maximum summoned allies. Grants percentage bonuses, plus percentage bonuses to familiars. Life. Basically, your health. And if you have, for each fully charged prayer, you get a divine intervention. Is basically when your health hits 0, you don't die because you have a fully charged prayer available to be used, while other charges to be used for a divine intervention. Your speed, the speed at which you act, -2 per point of encumbrance above strength, divided by total inflexibility, cannot be lowered past minimum, determined by strength or base dexterity ×2 plus starting speed, whichever is lower. This determines your baseline speed. All other increases are applied to this. Each game turn occurs at speed 5. This is the speed at which on-game turn triggers occur and effects such as bleed expire. Speed begins to lose effectiveness as it approaches 100. Each point of speed above 100 is added to your hit. Now, these are your resistances. These matter. These very much matter. The amount of damage you resist of each type. Negative resistances cause you to take more damage. Maximum 75%. Minimum is -100%. Your dodge. Dodge. Your maximum score to dodge an enemy attack. In combat, your dodge is a random number from 1 to this score. Must beat enemy accuracy. Enemy accuracy is a random number from 1 to their accuracy score. So, if so, the attack is dodged, +20 per point of dexterity, -20 per point of encumbrance above strength. This establishes your baseline dodge, and all other increases are applied to this. 10% chance to fail, permanent. Does not affect damage from non-attack sources. So, yeah. Block. Provides a chance to reduce damage dealt by an attack. Reduces enemy hit. Enemy hit is a random number from 1 to their hit score. If greater than or equal to hit, the attack is blocked. 1% chance per point of dexterity, 15% for each held weapon and equipped hand armor. 90% maximum. Amount is determined by your weapons and the armor of your hand armor. What is talking about your hand armor is this slot. Or I think it's this. It's either this, because weapons do give you block as well as, well, shields. So it might be referring to this. Derived from your equipped weapons and hand armor, plus 20 per point of dexterity, 10% from equipment, well, plus 10% from equipment per point of strength, plus 25% from equipment per point of inflexibility above 1. This establishes your baseline block. All other increases are applied to this. Does not affect damage from non-attack sources. 100% effective against physical damage / blunt and pierce. 25% minimum plus corresponding resistance effective against other kinds of damage. Armor. Reduces damage dealt by an attack. Reduces enemy hit. Enemy hit is a random number from 1 to their hit score. If greater than or equal to hit, the attack is shrugged off. Derived from your equipped armor, plus 15 per point of strength, plus 10% from equipment per point of strength. This establishes your baseline armor. All other increases are applied to this. 10% chance to fail, permanent. Does not affect damage from non-attack sources. 100% effective against physical damage / blunt and pierce. 25% minimum plus corresponding resistance. Effective against other kinds of damage. Now, your encumbrance is very simple. If your armor, so each armor and weapon has an encumbrance stat. The shield has 3 encumbrance. So, for example, I think I've killed all the enemies. No. Let me kill all the enemies first. There we go. So, for an example, if I, take off all of my armor, see, I'm no longer encumbered. This gives me 3 encumbrance. But look, it is above that stat right there. It is above 10, and so I currently have 3 encumbrance. It is not 13 encumbrance, but it is 3. Well, 2. It is 2 encumbrance. Since I have a 11. So I currently have 2 encumbrance, not 13 though. Think of it like that. As you can see, my speed, this stat right here, once I equip this, it will go down. It cannot be lowered. It cannot be lowered. This is my base speed. This grayed out number right here is my base speed. So, it cannot be lowered beyond that point. I'm gonna keep doing this, just look. It goes down. Said, -2 per point of encumbrance above strength. So it's gonna go down by 4, since it's, 2 encumbrance. I have 2 encumbrance. It's going to go down by 4. That's just an example. Alright, now I'm going to explain inflexibility. So inflexibility, if greater than 1 per point, 20 plus 25% block scales with your equipment, divides speed, divides willpower damage bonus. Now, let me get rid of this. You see, I don't have much speed, but when I get inflexible, it goes down significantly more than if I were to be encumbered. No, I do not want to do that. So I guess I got that all out of the way. I forgot to explain, well, selecting, but I'm sure if you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure you know how to select a class, a culture, and a religion already, so... We're going to go ahead and do something. Well, okay. This is the overworld. You can pick 3 places you want to go. But the first off, what I always tell people whenever I'm trying to teach, read what everything does. I cannot stress it enough. Read. Click on them. You can click on the things here. Not these, but you can click on the enemies here. They have certain traits. Read. Read what these things do. Because it could basically mean life or death. Slash. Yeah, I resist 27% slash damage. I resist. Yeah. So check what kind of damage they do, and check if you resist them. What, kitty? What? You just want my attention. Yes. You know, as soon as you jump up here, you're gonna be put back down onto the floor. It's pouting at me. Alright. So the first thing you want to do, well, is pick an area. Check what kind of items are in the certain area. Okay, kitty, fine. Here, it's cuddle time for kitty, because kitty wants cuddles. So, just intermission, I guess. Just take a little break. Go get something to drink. You know, go get something to eat. It's gonna be somewhat of a long video. Yes, it's kitty. Hi, kitty. It's a good kitty. Yes. It's a good kitty. You good kitty. Yes. Yes, you are. Alright. Alright. Cat intermission is over. Now we pick this area. Now, one thing is to learn the map layouts, the area layouts, because certain areas are very open, like this desert. This desert is very open and expansive. So let's just go ahead, get all this. not doing any damage to me because, well, my armor stat is higher than their hit by a great margin. Now this Dread Sash will be very good. This can do an area attack. So, look, attacks area if two-handing requires an empty offhand, so I can't have this shield. I keep swapping. I can't have the shield in my offhand, or else I'm not going to be able to two-hand. This is a weapon that is meant to be two-handed. On dealing slash damage, deal blunt damage to the target. Damage equals times my encumbrance. So this is very good. This is a very good thing to have. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's the gist. Tower should be relatively easy. Also, these tiles, beware of these tiles. Look, when they highlight, move out of the way, because that means that's an area attack. There's going to be a triggered attack there. So stay out of these tiles. Sometimes you can't stay out of them, and that's fine. Maybe you're just screwed in certain points and moments like that. Oh, that's the Hammy Drake. Little does he know his doom is near. He is dead. I mean, this gives speed encumbrance. It's good. So back onto enemies. So this enemy has impact on attack, deal damage to the target. So damage equals attack type, 10% of this unit's hit. Trample on step/attack, deal 25 blunt damage to adjacent units. And area attack. On initial attack, this unit performs an extra attack against all other enemies in range. And this, corrosive touch on hit, apply 7 corrosion to the target. Corrosion per stack. Minus 20 block, minus 10 armor, dealt 1 fire damage on being attacked. Protection. Death. On ally death, apply 1 protection to self. Protection. On being dealt damage by another unit, limit it to 1. 20% chance to remove on being attacked, / dealt damage. This effect may never have more than 1 stack. Death Curse. On death, this unit applies 5 doom to its killer. Doom. Per stack, dealt 5 death damage on being attacked. Like I said, pay attention to what areas. So, like, this forest right here is very cramped and enclosed. Cramped. There's not much open space, which is good for certain builds. This build doesn't really give a shit. So, we're gonna do that. We're gonna keep going. Brute plating, that is good. Nice. Now we can get Gallus. Now this is what we need. Now look, the armor. Look at the damage. Look at it all. Now you're basically set. You are set. You are chilling. This is a very beginner friendly. Very beginner friendly prestige class. And this should possibly get you your first win, if you're smart enough, and you know, don't die, basically. Hume Drake. It's dead. Instantly, too. No, this is... I want to keep that. These mountains are very cramped and provide a lot of extra cover. When you don't get a map layout like this, it's when you don't get a map layout like this. Usually they're very cramped. But I guess today they're deciding to be very open for some reason. My eyes said it's 10,000. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, see, the mountains can be very cramped. See, this is what I'm talking about. Very cramped, not very open. Now this is just bullshit. Now this is just bullshit. Alright. I plan on getting that dub. Very cramped areas are nice. Scorch is very deadly. The effect these things apply to you. Yeah, see. Scorch per stack dealt 10 fire damage on game turn. Repeat per 20 stacks. Now that could help. That could help greatly. It should be easy to take down. Yes, very easy. Oh, my bag is full. So, also you can sacrifice weapons to your... Well, you can sacrifice armor and weapons, so when you sacrifice armor, it'll benefit it'll mainly benefit your main hand weapon, but if you have a weapon in your offhand, it'll also just transfer the stats to there too. If you only have one weapon and it's in your offhand. But I'm not looking to use any of this, so we can get rid of it. Now I could be very greedy and try and do this, but I won't, because I'm not greedy. This is what I want. Now that could be very good. It is healing. Yes, we've gotten everything. Now, this is gonna be pretty good. Basically gotten everything I could have ever wanted from a build like this. So you can see I'm doing big damage for the first cycle. Pretty big amounts of damage. Very, very good. It kills everything. Dead. Didn't fucking stand a chance. I think I could definitely do this. Eating stars should probably, well, most likely should not be an issue. I'm very tanky. As you can see, very good. Very good build. Yes, we got a good King of Many Colors roll. Yeah, seems pretty good. Now we're just going to go shred. Now we just shred, dude. We just shred. This is basically the queso build in Path of Achra. This is the queso build. The King of Many Colors, more like the King of fucking Dead. Yeah, the King of fucking Dead, yeah. Get screwed. Get shit on. Yeah, the King of fucking Dead. There you go, ladies and gents. Yeah, death. Dies instantly. This build should most likely get you your first win. Very good. Very, very good. So, yeah. That is Volkite Warrior Gallus of Marduk. Very good. But that is all for me, my mold and fungi. This video is like 42 minutes long, 43 now. So, hope y'all stay moldy. Hope y'all stay, well, I honestly don't know what to say about the fungus. Fungus, yeah, stay fungus. Yeah, do that. That is, Path of Achra for Dummies, Part 1. And, I'll see y'all. Bye! Bye-bye!